You don't have to go across the pond to see Stonehenge. Hey guys, today we're in a very unique place. We're in Munfordville, Kentucky at Kentucky Stonehenge. This was a vision of Chester Fryer. It is a replication of Stonehenge in England. This is Kentucky Stonehenge, and he built it right in his yard. And it's aligned with the stars, just like the ancient Stonehenge in England. We're gonna take a look around. Chester Fryer never saw the original Stonehenge in England, but he looked it up on the computer, and he said, I can do that. Fryer's replica of Stonehenge is lined up with all the planets. He said it even has a magnetic pull. Kentucky Stonehenge is made up of 30 upright and 5 horizontal earth sandstones. The slabs average about 10 feet in length. He went out in the woods and out in the fields and took a spray can and marked rocks if he found one that he wanted to use and would come back later to retrieve it. On a TV interview, Chester said that he and his wife got in several arguments because she thought he was tearing up the yard. And here's the compass, what it's based off of. Tell me this guy wasn't a genius. I wouldn't know where to begin. And yet he recreated Stonehenge right in his own backyard. And I'm standing right in the middle. Unbelievable. Chester Fryer had this dream to replicate Stonehenge, and he said he had a gift from God to do different rock formations. I have to say it's quite impressive. Quite impressive. All of Chester's rock creations are on display on the grounds of his Munfordville estate. This is the waterfall he created, which is not running right now. This is a table with some chairs, which is quite creative. The estate is divided into several other rock displays: Earth Mysteries, the Garden of Gethsemane, Rock Gardens, and Rock Park. They all display his God-given gift to make things out of rocks. They call this Kentucky's hidden gem because literally there are no signs anywhere that we saw. You just have to know where it is and know the address to get here. And it's literally in the person's yard. And we're not on the property illegally. They do allow people to come, just not after, I think the sign said 5:30 in the evening. They don't want anyone here after that. There's a little place where you can donate. The day that we were there, It was overcast and drizzling rain, and after we walked over this entire estate, our feet were sopping wet. This yard is very large, very large. I must say the Stonehenge is the most impressive because it's so huge and aligns with the stars, which is so cool. Fireplace. This guy definitely had talent. Okay, I see a cross down here. That was one of the first things he made, was a cross, a giant cross. So we're gonna go down, take a look at that. Wow, it's huge. Chester has since passed away. We're so thankful that his family still allows visitors here. He said he would go out and just look for unique stones to do his artwork with. And he loved doing it. His daughter said that he had always had something to do with rocks his entire life. His daughter also said that he watched the History Channel and he saw Stonehenge on TV. So he decided that's what he wanted to do. And he did it all himself. It took him 5 years to complete. Fryer passed away at the age of 88 years old and was laid to rest beneath the rock tombstone that he had carved for himself. How fitting for someone who loved rocks. We heard that he was buried somewhere on the estate, but we have not been able to confirm that information. We did not see any grave that was marked when we walked around the estate. You can see the estate free of charge. They have a donation bucket at the entrance if you would like to leave a donation. I will leave the address in the description of this video if you would like to see Kentucky Stonehenge. We highly recommend a trip to the estate to see this amazing man's work. Chester's daughter spoke at his funeral and told this story about how he said that God had spoke to him and told him to build a cross. At first he struggled with it because he didn't think he could find the right rocks that were the right size. He said he went out into a field one day and there they were, all together, and they just fit perfectly. As we drove away, we were still in amazement at what this one man was able to accomplish. His field of dreams. No single sign whatsoever, but there is Kentucky Stonehenge, right in the middle of someone's yard. Is that interesting? amazing. If you would like to see more of our videos, click the video that just popped up on your screen.